Hi friends, it is Johnny back with another video, and it is the first Fever Dream video of the new year. Now let me ask you a question, alright? What do you think of when I say the words, hyper-intelligent dog that goes on adventures to save either themselves and or others? I know you're probably thinking about like Scooby-Doo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Blue's Clues, Gromit, Dog with a Blog. Heck, even Paw Patrol. Now what if I told you that they all had one thing in common? All these dogs were once teenagers or children that were cursed by an evil wizard to learn the error of their ways. No? No? Okay, well maybe not all of them, but almost certainly Gromit, because he's sassy, okay? But no, I'm talking about today's Fever Dream. And today's Fever Dream is 100 Deeds of Eddie McDowd, which by the way, I feel like I am in a Mandela effect because honestly, I remember the show being called 100 Good Deeds of Eddie McDowd, but either way, whatever. This show was a little behind the times because this show came after that era of kids and teenagers learning the error of their way through being cursed. You know, think of like Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark? Which, by the way, are good ideas for Fever Dreams. Let me just remember. Anyway, yeah, so it was a little behind the times, and I remember watching this as a young child and being like, I'm watching big kid shows. And I look back at it now, and I'm like, no, you stupid Cabbage Patch Kid looking dumbass. It's not a big kid show. But yes, 100 Deeds of Eddie McDowd. Now, let's just jump right into it, okay? Let's go to the first episode. Let's see how this all began. Roll the intro. I swear, I really remember it being 100 Good Deeds of Eddie McDowd. I am in some alternate universe. Puppy! They really like that, like, walk in with someone, like a close-up of somebody back in the day. We really let ska happen as a music, didn't we? We really let that happen.
Those street dogs go out on my walk!
How did you do that power slide? Ma'am, you are great at your job. Okay, you actually might be great at your job.
Pipe down in here! I got a muzzle and I know how to use it.
Pretty good at your job,
Do
apparently.
us all a favor and muzzle yourself, baby. What are you, busting my chops over here?
Toxic masculinity from a pug.
Half a halibut stuck in my pug mug? What's with the staring?
You talk!
You hear. Ring-a-ding-ding. You sound like you never had a powwow with a pooch before.
Why did that sound like very like 50s or 60s, like Jersey or something? You know what I mean? Like or Baltimore. I'm really thinking about Hairspray because there's that one scene where he's like ring-a-ding-ding. Like, you know, like what is this toxic masculine, like out-of-date pug? What is going on here? And how does he not realize like dogs can talk when he himself is a dog? Questions, you know, questions.
Okay, wake up, Eddie. This is just a dream. You're a kid, not a dog. Hey, let me out!
Oh, he thinks it's a dream, that's why.
Dog.
Answer my question.
I just happen to have 4 legs and a tail. Ah! Help!
Ah!
You better stop yelling right now, baby, or little Miss Buttercup with the size 12 boots will get the hose.
What is your problem?
All right, Eddie, calm down. Let's figure this thing out. I woke up, I went to school just like any other normal day.
Uh-huh.
Everything was the way it always is. I grabbed some breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day.
Thievery. Again, we really let Scott happen. We really did.
Ran across one of my favorite teachers. I think he owed me some money. Then I saw some old friends.
What are these outfits?
I even made some new friends. And reminded him the importance of recycling.
Hold up, hold, wait a minute. This guy truly, like, went with him. He, like, yay! You know, like, picked him up by the arms, like, upsy daisies, and he just, like, whee! Over into the garbage can, sat down very pleasantly, just, like, softly sat down, and somehow he ended up, like, head first in the garbage can. How? And also, how did the garbage can end up rolling down the hill? How? I feel like on a hill that steep, you would have the garbage can kind of like bolted or something, like some way to make sure that it's not going to roll, because the right gusty one will just take the garbage can. But either way, again, how did... No. Also, he really thinks he's tough with a bandana and like trouser pants, you know, like he got half the suit with a bandana and what looks like a bowling shirt. Choices were made.
And reminded him the importance of...
Yeah, see how? She was down with it. She's like, nice throwing that kid in the garbage can.
It was business as usual. I was feeling good, looking good. And chicks were checking me out. What's up, lady?
Ew.
It's me.
Ew.
Except for this one. She's new in town, and she wasn't falling for the old McDowd magic.
There is none.
But it's cool. She'll come around. And in the meantime, I gotta wash that breakfast down with something.
6 periods a day? Man, they take this education stuff way too seriously. My first class was woodshop.
I'm sorry. I know there's a scene happening in the front, but I can really not take my eyes off of Eddie with this guy in the background. He's just like grabbing his shirt and the guy's just in the background like he's praising in church and shit. Just... And every time they cut to this kid, he's just still going in the background. That's so bad. At least do something else. Also, what is this girl wearing? She's wearing like some kind of tennis outfit mixed with like whatever the hell kind of crop top sweater she has tied around her neck, thinking she's cute. But everyone in this show thinks they're cute at the moment. Meanwhile, this was a different era. Ska was acceptable. Let's remember that.
Man, they take this education stuff way too seriously. My first class was woodshop. I just broke my thumb. What happens if I chop it off?
He's really not doing anything. He's just there like this, and the guy like...
There goes my last shred of self-confidence. Thanks, Gwen. Hey, that's what sisters are for. See you later.
That is what sisters are for. See, I was paying attention, but...
Fine.
Your choices and outfits aren't, though.
That new girl was really something.
Okay, it's not a tennis outfit. It was like a sundress.
Give me a hand with that, princess.
My guy, what are you
My
wearing?
name's Sabatini Cipriano. My friends call me Spike.
You have friends?
Great question.
Ooh. Spike likes.
Ew.
Too bad. Gwen doesn't.
Good for you. What are you wearing?
Gwen, huh? She digs me.
No. There's that gross toxic masculinity right
What's
there.
your name and why aren't you sitting on the throne?
Also, wasn't he from all of that back in the day?
You keep going with your story, Pally. Yeah, it's beautiful, marvelous, wonderful. It's a groovy thing.
Okay.
It's a
So
groovy
I'm walking
thing.
the halls, minding my own business.
Yeah, listen.
When out of nowhere,
Oh no. You deserve it.
this geek totally embarrassed me in front of the entire school. It was payback time, Eddie McDowd style.
I'm sorry.
Milk Boy was going down.
Technically, you were Milk Boy. You had milk all over you. Yeah, no, ska, again.
Pine or cedar? Excuse me? What kind of coffin do you want? You know, when Eddie McDowd finishes you off.
I'm sorry, is that Brenda's
Who are
song?
you and what are you talking about? 3 for Chunk. 3 times state spelling.
Oh, look how young she
Milk
was!
on the biggest boy in the Southwest.
Baby!
Oh no? Read him and weep. I would have been a 4-time champ, but I forgot the second R in arithmetic. Ah. So, his bully's really mad at me? But it was just a little accident. Justin, the Titanic was a little accident. This is a disaster.
No, it
Come on, give
wasn't.
me a break. It's my first day. And as a new kid, aren't I allowed one bonehead move?
I mean, you would hope, but no.
Apparently not. I'm in trouble, right? Oh yeah.
Today is the last day of the rest of your life.
I'm sorry, are you not being played by Seth Green?
School. The Eddie McDowd classic.
Is he not being played by Seth Green at the moment? Because if you look at the shadow, first of all, the person that's playing Eddie in the scene looks a lot older. Secondly, the mouth movements do not match what he was saying. Like, the way his cheeks were moving, his mouth was going. You know what I mean? And no, that's not what he was saying.
The rest of your life.
And the sound, the audio of it, you can hear he's speaking into a mic.
The entire school. The Eddie McDowd classic. He's kind of a genius in his own warped way.
Justin!
Just doing my part to promote higher education.
You know, definitely not him.
Higher education?
I get it. Stop patting yourself on the back. Go ahead.
When it made me
So
agree with the
later on, I
pug.
excused myself from school and decided to get a little exercise. I figured I'd work on my pitching arm. First toss, strike 1.
Puppy!
Second shot, high and tight, but he swung.
Yo, what is your problem?
He was down for the count. And then I just started whipping rocks around, you know, for the fun of it.
You're scaring the puppy. This is unnecessary.
But then,
Wait. First of all, what? You can't. No. What? No. First of all, that poor puppy. Secondly, this dude was... Okay, yes, I do not agree with him throwing rocks at the puppy or that car. However, he was just throwing rocks at the car. Okay? At the front of the car. And throwing them specifically at the windshield. And somehow, him throwing rocks at the front of the windshield of this car caused an explosion that started, you saw it, in the back of the car. I feel like he witnessed something he wasn't supposed to. Someone was planning on blowing up that car, and he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time at that point. Because that wasn't him. Unless it was, and how the hell did a rock explode a car? A small rock. I know trees can flip a car. Yeah, I know that from experience. Not from my experience, but from somebody that I know. He's okay, don't worry. He was speeding. Speeding's wrong. I digress. Let's rewind a second.
but then,
You see it starting in the back, behind, like at the bottom. How? Puppy, no! But still so excessive for no reason. Oh good, puppy's okay. We're fine.
what the heck was that?
Eddie McDowd! You're nothing but a troublemaker!
Hold it. How do you know my name?
I know everything
Yeah, it's
about you,
definitely
Eddie.
not him because they're not showing his face at all.
The bikes you steal, the kids you terrorize,
The bowling alleys you steal shirts
Back
from.
off.
little heart-shaped birthmark,
Back off.
That,
That's personal.
the world of Eddie McDowd.
you know a little too much, sir.
Change!
Give it a rest, man. If you're trying to freak me out, I don't scare easy.
What's up with
Win.
just like Power Ranger hand movements to make sure that you know who's talking?
That's not bad.
All you cause is pain and strife, so now you're doomed to live a dog's life. A dog you'll be with fur and fleas until you do 100.
What was that?
What's happening to me? Hey,
Spirit fingers!
what's going on? What the? What did you?
I turned you into a dog. Did you listen to my poem?
This can't be happening.
It's already happened. You are a dog now. And you're gonna stay a dog until you do 100 good deeds. And the only person who will hear you speak is the last kid you terrorize. Ironic, don't you think?
Look, I don't know what's going on, but I give. You win.
What is your...
Eddie, you have failed as
I-
a human. This is your
Wow,
one
feel like a
chance
human,
to
I feel
change.
attacked.
I don't want to change. I like me.
Yeah, well, no one else does.
Just change me.
Damn.
Be seeing you around, Eddie. Better get started on them good deeds.
You turn him into a dog and just like berated him. You moited him. Also, what is his problem? Not Eddie. We know he's a sociopath, right? But the wizard, where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe, right? Is this someone Eddie's done something to? Is this like a wizard? Is this a ghost? Is this like, I don't know what? But either way, what is going on? Like how he just showed up, somehow got the dog out of the car. It's like, saved. And it's like, you're a dog now. Do good deeds. Also, something I remember from the show, because I don't think they're going to show it, obviously, because it was only the first episode and we're already halfway through. I vividly remember that, obviously, the guy shows up every time Eddie does a good deed. He's like, haha, one less, Eddie. You got 98 to go, 97 to go. You know, like, he gives him a countdown every time he does something good. And, first of all, 100 doesn't seem like a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. Like, say please, there you go, you got a deed done. You're learning respect, you know what I mean? But it's not just that, it's also the fact that I remember if he did something wrong, I feel like he gained a number back. He's like, you were at 98, now you're back to 99. Do better. And he's always in disguise, and he's always like, if he's like disguised as a gardener or something, he's snipping hedges to make it look like the number. He's like, haha, 64 good deeds left. Look at that, you know? I did that. I cut that. He's a mailman, and the letter has the number like 84 on it, and whenever he, you know, has that many left. It's things like that. But he's just omnipresent. He always knows what Eddie's doing. Wizard or a god? You decide.
Quiet! The next dog I hear barking is the first dog that goes to the room.
The room?
I wonder who turned her into
Sexism.
The new millennium is going to be at the age of the female. See, the male species is flawed because their brain stops developing by the age of 12.
Very impressive.
Well, I am a genius. 160 IQ. It would have been 170 if I had breakfast that morning. Hey, Sharifa.
Anyway, Justin, don't worry about today.
How does she know where you live already?
You called this school? What, is that bad?
No.
Also, are they in...
By the way, since you missed your last two classes, I got your assignment.
Maybe they are in high school. I mean, I say that because I feel like back in the day, kids looked younger when they started high school. Nowadays, you got some JoJo Bizarre Adventure kids, you know, they look like they're 47, but they're really 7 years old. Like, I'm starting high school today. I'm like, guy, you have a thicker beard than me. How? When I was working in lessons in, I'm not going to say the place, just know that I was working in lessons in a place, and I was talking to somebody, and, you know, I'm talking to him like he's either in high school or he's, like, in college or something, because he looked like he was about maybe 18, 19, somewhere around there. So we're talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, like when we were back in elementary school and things like that. He's like, yeah, no, back in elementary school, because I'm in middle school now. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, yeah, no, I'm 11. I'm like, I'm over there joking about types of teachers you see in high school, and this kid hasn't even seen high school yet.
You used to be a human, and now you're a dog. That's brass to gold, baby. And you want to change back? What are you, cuckoo?
What can I say? I miss my fingers. And I was 3 weeks away from getting my driver's license.
That's the equivalent of like 1 week away from retirement.
Not going to happen until you get tagged. Listen, kiddo, they call my humans, they pick me up. I do a little begging, and I'm knee-deep in chew toys, baby.
I'm not begging anyone for anything. I'm Eddie McDowd. I don't beg. I take.
Keep talking like that, and the only thing you'll be taking is a walk to the room.
What is the room? Why we keep talking about it?
You go in there licking, jumping, wagging, schmoozing, then bam, it's permanent nap time, baby.
I guess a little begging won't hurt.
They talking about unaliving them. Okay.
Wondering if you could help me out here. I was thinking I'd like to get a dog for the,
Family.
Yeah. Well, sort of. Actually, my wife doesn't know anything about this. She's not the biggest dog lover in the world.
Smart lady. Dogs make horrible pets. They're
Wow,
filthy, mangy, heartless beasts that turn on you like that.
That is not true.
Over a day. Or 4.
Oh, so you're an animal
I've had
abuser,
some
okay.
bad experiences with dogs.
Hey. Well, he's a funny-looking fella.
Hey, you're not exactly Prince Charming yourself there, Baldy.
We have better beasts down there.
Better beasts.
Wait, come back! You didn't even give me a chance to beg.
I was on her side for a bit there until she started threatening the room and calling and talking about animal abuse.
Pal, you're about to meet the world's greatest dog. You?
Dad, that dog just talked to me.
Excitable boy.
I don't believe it! You're the one who can hear me?
I mean, he said the last person that you bullied, so yeah.
Dog talks.
He does bark a lot. But maybe we can get a quieter dog, huh?
Last time I saw this kid, I was hanging up from a flagpole.
Why isn't anyone else freaking out here? This dog's a miracle.
The only miracle about that dog is I haven't put him down yet.
Listen, kid, you gotta get me out of here. You're my only chance.
But you're a dog and you talk. That's impossible.
Turns out it's just improbable. Now please, save my life. Sign the paperwork and set me free.
Well, at least he knows the difference. So he's not stupid, he's just a bully.
I like you, Justin.
Like you? Spring me and I'll love you. Heck, I'll marry you.
I'm not straight, that was bad.
That one there, a bad egg. This is your most impressive dog here, young fella.
More impressive? I'm a talking dog. What do you think you're gonna find? A cat who does brain surgery? Come on, buddy. Do the right thing.
Would I do the right thing? You hung me from a flagpole and threw paint on me.
Well,
Please, one word. My life is in your hands.
What do you say?
yep, that's the one.
Yes! I owe you, kid. Remind me not to bite you sometime.
I have to warn you. That dog has not been housed. Broken.
Sorry, sweetheart. Just my way of saying thanks.
We'll meet again, mutt.
I don't remember, is she like the bad guy of the show? This star is unnecessary, it really is. It's just a transition.
More stuff for the dining room and put these pictures in Justin's room. Oh, sorry, Mom. I can't cross into dweeb territory. Gwen, what? Justin's getting out of hand. He's starting to threaten my cool factor.
Girl, you were wearing a sweater crop top as a, like, neckerchief. You're not cool.
Who? Spike? Oh. Look, Spike.
How do you get their
I
number?
understand why you like me. Most boys do. So I'm gonna let you down gently.
Yeah.
Very rude.
Oh,
I like confidence,
thank you.
but the ego on this one is a little too much.
Oh, I got it.
I don't like when someone's like too egotistic.
Hey, I think we got disconnected.
How do you know where they
What are you
live?
doing here?
See, that's the beauty part of it. I live right next door. So why don't you come back to my place and check out my band? Play you a ballad.
Tell you what.
You know what? Be as egotistic
I'll
as you
check out
want.
your loser band when you get booked at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, it's a date. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, just destroy this man. Get rid of him.
Hey, does it have a hot tub? Don't worry, we can always put one in.
Mom, Dad got a dog. He what?
Ooh, I remember you, cutie.
Oh, gross! He tried to French kiss me. Ugh.
Try to French kiss.
This is humiliating.
This
Been
guy,
an ass, I'm taking you for a while.
every
Fine.
transition is a little too much.
I'll call you my master, okay? But you're gonna have to scoop my poop. I can't believe I own a talking dog.
It's only temporary. I already told you about the creepy guy in the car and the 100 good deeds.
Yeah, but I still don't get why I'm the only one who can hear you talk.
I think it's because I hung you from that flagpole.
What?
By the way, you still got some white in your hair.
You're Eddie McDowd?
In the fur.
I can't believe you let that smelly creature in this house. Yeah, and now he has a dog.
She hates her brother.
After what happened to Justin, I thought he could use a friend. But let's at least give the little guy a chance.
Maybe you're right. Justin does seem to really like him.
Wow, she changed real fast.
Hate you!
Justin, hate is a very strong word. What have I ever done to you? Except for the flagpole and the painting.
You humiliated me!
You poured milk all over me!
It was an accident!
Oh, in that case, maybe I overreacted. Can we move on, please?
Can't believe it. My day has actually gotten worse.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're a very negative kid. You should be more upbeat, positive, laid back. Like me.
I don't think you're exactly the best role model.
Why not?
Oh, well, how about this? You were such a rotten kid that you got turned into a dog.
True,
Valid.
but an upbeat, positive, laid back dog. Finally, a men's room. Do you mind? Not that laid back.
Huh?
A little privacy, please. Plus, it's kind of hard to do your business with a leash around your neck.
Fine.
So long, sucker!
Hey, get back here!
Why? Why would you let go of him?
Eddie, where are you? Come on! Eddie, this isn't funny.
I would have to give him a new name. Like, my sister knows the bully's name. You know what I mean? Like, how
I lost you on the first day.
would that feel? You named your dog after the school bully?
Eddie! Eddie! Uh-oh.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Milk Boy. That you know his mommy called school?
Well, well, well.
No, I was...
Yes, the principal went ballistic, man.
This is the same day. This is all the same day. How the hell does he know this? Also, why is he wearing that shirt? Like, my grandfather had a lot of those shirts. It doesn't look any cuter on younger people than it did on him. He just looked like the stereotypical old Puerto Rican grandfather. And again, why does this dude come out of the shadows like, well, 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 like he's like trying to be like the Illuminati, you know what I mean? And this is a city. Why do all the like bad guys just hang out in the same alleyway that a car just exploded in like a few hours earlier? I feel like there would still be cops and maybe, you know, some firemen on the scene. But what do I know?
Rumor has it, they kicked Eddie out of the country.
Out of the country.
Hey, Flacco Jr., what's up, my fellas?
But you know, maybe I should be thanking you because with Eddie gone,
Flacco and Junior.
What?
McDowd wasn't that tough anyway. I could
Who?
have taken him if I really wanted to.
I didn't see a...
You wanna
None of
see
them are look
talk?
Hispanic.
Hey, listen, you better muzzle your mutt.
Trust me, he's not my mutt.
Oh, in that case, I'll do it. Oh, so you want to make some noise?
This isn't good!
Stop it! Leave him
Wow, I'm sorry, that is a 35-year-old man.
That was a mistake.
Hey, you were hurting my dog.
You said it wasn't your dog.
It's a complicated situation. Anyways, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Okay.
Technically, I'm a little bit smaller than your size. And I got a cast. But it comes off tonight, so if you want to finish this tomorrow, we can.
Don't ever turn your back on Eddie McDowd.
Ah, the ska. I'm still trying to figure out who's Flacco. Again, neither of them look Hispanic. You deserve this.
It's even worse than my bark. Say goodnight, Flacco.
Ah, he's Flacco. Okay.
Ha! Human or not, I still rule.
And then the 35-year-old runs.
Hey, that dog's not always gonna be around. I'll be seeing you.
And now they're
Bailed
friends.
you out of that one. I guess you owe me.
I saved your butt.
You, me, we'll call it even. Anyway, I'm out of here.
You're still going?
Heck yes, I don't need anything from you. Well, maybe a little dinner first. Then a place to crack, but just for the night. And a soft pillow wouldn't hurt. But after that, I'm out of here.
Then what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Whatever it takes to become a kid again.
I guess that means doing 100 good deeds, huh?
I'm not sure about 100.
Oh, you see perfect. Like I said, the hedges. 99.
So I got 99 more good deeds to go. Let's see, what can I do next?
Hey, you got a heart-shaped birthmark.
Hey, back off! That's personal.
Oh.
Do you think you and your sister shoot would count as a good deed? No, I'd probably just get her mad. I don't think she's too thrilled with the new dog anyway.
Hear me out.
Make her hate you more.
Give me a second. Let's finish this.
Nobody can resist Eddie McDowd.
I feel like I can easily resist you. Let me stop that before more ska plays. That was rough. That was real rough, you know what I mean? Also, was that a good deed? He got his revenge. They abused him, and they turned their back on him, and he's like, revenge, you know, and bit the guy. Is that a good deed? He didn't really do it for the kid. He did it for himself. I'd say he still had 100 good deeds. This evil wizard's very lenient. Something about the series I remember is I don't think they ever got to the 100 deeds. So he's perpetually still a dog. In my mind, he's probably dead by now because it's been a while. And if he has like a dog's lifespan, but yeah, no, I don't think they ever got to the 100 good deeds. I think he's just still a dog. Also, what about his family? Are there gonna be like missing posters throughout the city? Like, have you seen my son? Like, and is he gonna rename Eddie? Because again, as a sister, I feel like she would be weirded out by the fact that he named the dog after the bully? Meh. But as I said, this was very rough. This was rough, okay? There was a lot of sexism, a lot of toxic masculinity, a lot of ska, quite a few bowling shirts and old Hispanic man shirts. The wizard guy, I feel like I've seen him somewhere else, and the father too, I feel like I've seen him somewhere else too. Can't quite place it. I feel like he was a father in something else, and the wizard guy, I feel like he was in something else playing someone just as, like, deranged. The kid, annoying. The sister, I was on her side, and then the ego got real gross, and she hates her brother for whatever reason. But I am 100% with her, like, let her be as egotistical as she wants with that guy from All That, because he's just disgusting. And now he knows her phone number randomly and knows where they live. Also, how did Brenda Song know where they live? This is day one of a new school in a new city. How do they all just like, oh, they're over here? Like, they all just have like mental GPS, like, this way. Like, no, didn't really like the mother either. She was very, I don't know, I just don't like when people are bad about dogs for some, I guess because I like dogs. She's like, no, I don't want a dog, they're gross. And then the dad's like, come on. And she's like, okay. Like, it was very that mentality, you know what I mean? Like, the man chooseth kind of thing, and it's gross too. And I was completely on the side of the dog catcher. I'm like, oh, she's just doing her job. No, she is an animal abuser, and she threatens with murder. Again, this was rough. And I don't mean what dogs say, I mean, But anyway, yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. I didn't enjoy the show. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bing bong the ding dong down below to be alerted when I make a new video. And until next time, maybe go check out some of my other stuff. I have some fever dreams, story times, Florida Man, randomness, some gaming. There's something for everybody. And until next time, bye! I wonder if this show was like Any Furry's Awakening.